you imagine these people, these animals over
drone
in the
locates
Middle
the
East,
biohazard
chop
container.
off heads, sitting around talking and seeing that we're having a hard problem with waterboarding? We should go to tougher than waterboarding.
But targeting terrorist families?
And I'm a leader. I've always been a leader. I've never had any problem leading people. If I say do it, they're going to do it. That's what leadership
Down to
is all
10
about.
seconds.
Even targeting terrorist families?
Well, look, you know, when
Down to
a
5
family flies into the World Trade Center, a man flies into the World Trade Center, and his family
Op 4
gets
has located the
back to
biohazard
where they were
container.
going, and I think most of you know where they went. And by the way, it wasn't Iraq, but they went back to a certain territory. They knew what was happening. The wife knew exactly what was happening. They left 2 days early with respect to the World Trade Center, and they went back to where they went. And they watched their husband on television flying into the World Trade Center, flying into the Pentagon, probably trying to fly into the White House, except we had some very, very brave souls on that third plane.
Senator Cruz, you
I have no problem with it.
think the American people understand that yelling doesn't make you a tough guy. We need a commander-in-chief that, number one, will rebuild the military, just like Ronald Reagan did in 1981, coming out of the weak Jimmy Carter administration. He passed tax reform and regulatory reform. The economy took off. It generated millions in high-paying jobs, trillions in new revenue. He rebuilt the military, bankrupted the Soviet Union, and won the Cold War. As president, I will do the exact same thing with radical Islamic terrorism. We will rebuild this military so that it remains the mightiest fighting force on the face of the planet.
Prevent further
and then, commander-in-chief, every militant on the face of the earth and join ISIS.
Securing the biohazard
If they
container.
wage jihad against the United States of America, they are signing their death warrant.
Cruz, in 2013, you said you were open.
Protect the biohazard container. Stop the hostages. Securing the container.
Performed a considerable public service. You said that.
One friendly
Revealing
remaining.
certain aspects of the NSA procedures. Many of your colleagues in the Senate, including Senator Rubio, called him a traitor. It took you until January of this year to call him a traitor
Op 4
and say he should be
securing the
tried for
biohazard
treason.
container.
Why the change of heart, and why did it take you so long?
Well, Brett, as someone who spent much of his life in
Op
law
4,
enforcement,
last
I believe
operator
you should
standing.
start with the
Stop
facts
the
and evidence
hostiles from
first
securing
before
the
ending up
biohazard
with the verdict.
container. Op
When
4
the
is
news
securing the
first
container.
broke of the United States government
Prevent further
engaging
access
in
to the
massive
biohazard
surveillance of American citizens, that was a very troubling development.
Get back.
That's why the United States Congress acted
Friendly
to
secured.
correct it. Now,
Hostiles
at the same
eliminated.
time, I said in that initial statement that if the evidence in